Hello gorgeous souls, how you going? If you are watching this video and broadcasting as you are, then you have committed to this journey on a financial level, and first I just want to say thank you for that. It's going to be one of the best investments that you will make. As I said, you know, as a team and as a tribe and together in this healing journey with the intention of expanded awareness and self-love and self-care and self-nurturing, and by setting this intention and being committed and being consistent, and every week we come together on a Monday night, and as we continue to do this incredible healing and expanded awareness and wisdom and deep love in your heart is just going to become more and more and more. So thank you for feeling the calling and listening to your heart, and thank you for trusting and believing in me to help and assist in opening this space. And as I've said 100 times before, I too am getting some really deep and profound healing from this. And I started this group as an intention that this is the next step, and I know for me that I have taken that next step, and I'm starting to create and manifest new dreams and new creations and birthing new medicine, and you guys have been a big part of that, so I want to say thank you. All right, so we had grounding last week, did a little bit of an extra meditation. Hope you all enjoyed that. You got your shoes off, got out into the land, and it took a little bit of time just to slow down and to be still and to listen to your own wisdom and listen to your own heartbeat and connect back into your own rhythm. And as you know, sometimes we get crazy in our world and we don't take time just to stop and to be. And I think last week's medicine was very much about that, stopping and being, connecting to the earth, listening to our own soul, and getting really solid and getting really grounded in our own foundation. And I know for me that that's happened this week, and so I just want to thank you all, and also thank the medicine for coming through. All right, so today, or tonight, I keep saying tonight I'm going to actually, instead of sage, work with Palo Santo, which is from Peru. It's what the shamans use in Peru. Really good for clearing space. They work with it in all their sacred ceremonies. So I'm going to burn some of this beautiful, beautiful wood. And I'm going to bring in my condor feather. Got the Peru vibe going on tonight. Okay, so just clearing the energy from the week just past, giving thanks and blessings and gratitude for the embodiment of this medicine and the lessons, and just letting go of anything that doesn't serve. And extending this beautiful Palo Santo energy, this energy of purification and blessings, into the present and into the future, into the week ahead. Really clearing space for us on a deep level. Beautiful. I'm excited to see what medicine comes through this week. Okay. Beautiful. That's so nice. Too bad you can't get smell through the video, but if you've got some Palo Santo, I highly recommend that you work with it. It's very, very powerful energy. All right, so let's take a moment to call in our guides and those that walk with us in the spirit world. So closing your eyes and just take a moment to honor, to become aware of, and to call upon and invoke all those that walk with you in the spirit world. Your power animals, your spirit guides, the ascended masters, your angels. Just call them into this space, right here and right now, into this present, as they bring through their support, their love, their guidance, their wisdom. Just take a moment of pure stillness and see if you can feel and sense these powerful spirit beings that are with you. Beautiful. Calling them in through your heart. So we call upon the crystals and the crystal divas to bring forth the perfect medicine for us as a group this week. And just hold that intention in your heart that the perfect medicine comes through. And that this medicine is for the highest good of each and every one of us. Okay. Got tingles. Oh, you want to know what it is? Emerald. Compassion. So nice. The emerald it's been understood for a long time. The priests and the priestesses would have this in their breastplates. It's you would have heard of morganite, and morganite is pink emerald. And emerald really does hold the vibration of love, holds the vibration of compassion, and holds the vibration of forgiveness. And compassion is the medicine for us this week, and I am pretty blown away that that's come through at this time, and it's so amazing how each medicine just builds on itself. You know, last week we got grounded, and this week it's really about a message of being compassionate. And I always believe that these messages come back to us, and yes, it's about being compassionate to others, but even more than that, because I think we are compassionate beings, especially being healers, and I think sometimes we give that compassion to everybody else but not to ourselves, and I've said this before. So the message is about being compassionate to oneself. And I know for me, I have compassion for myself, but when I get challenged, or when I get triggered, or when I become aware of something inside of me that I don't necessarily like, that's when I find it hard to be compassionate. And what I would like to encourage everyone and myself this week is to be compassionate about all of who we are. Not just those selected parts, those loving parts, but all of who we are. And when we can have, healing cannot happen unless there's love and compassion at the source. So this message, and I encourage you all, and this message this week is to be really compassionate with oneself. And I feel that as we connect to this medicine, that we're just going to go even deeper and even deeper. And as we love and have that forgiveness in ourselves, and what we do is we just make more space, more love, more light, more ease and more grace in our own lives. So compassion, compassion, compassion. So if you have been uncompassionate to yourself, especially lately, and it's time to stop. It really is time to stop. And this is a message for me as well. And so when you are feeling like you're beating yourself up, or when you are judging yourself, let's this week remember to change that. It's a choice to change that thought pattern, and to bring in that love and to bring in that light. And you don't even have to understand why, or just bring in the love. Just look at yourself like a little child. And if you were a little child, you wouldn't beat that little child up. So being compassionate to your own heart. And when we can be held in that place of compassion, then it's a lot easier to resonate that love out into the world. So message this week, emerald and compassion. So what I would like to do is actually do a soul retrieval. I think we'll do a soul retrieval, and journeying back to every single lifetime, past, present and future, that you have beat yourself up for or judged yourself, and every single moment in all of time, in all aspects of time and space, we're going to journey back, and we're going to receive that love and that compassion, that self-love and that compassion. So every mind thought that you've had that's beated yourself up, every time you put yourself down, every time you haven't felt good enough, every time you felt disconnected, we're going to go back through this lifetime and all the lifetimes past, present and future, and we're going to gather all of that compassion. We're going to gather all that self-love, and we're going to bring it into the present and bring it into now and bring it into the moment. So that's exciting. Okay, I'm going to do that working with the drum. Some of you would have been on this. If you've done all the weeks, then you would have been, I think it was the first week or the second week we did a drum journey. Now, the shamans journey to the 3 worlds of shamanism for different things. The journey for soul retrieval is on this physical plane. But in a way, we're journeying to the spiritual aspect of this physical plane because life exists on this physical plane. So we're going to journey through this life, through the spiritual web of all lifetimes, past, present and future, and we're going to gather all that self-love and all that self-compassion for those times when you didn't choose to have that self-passion. We're going to bring that back in and we're going to bring it into the present moment. So if you know who your power animal is, fantastic. If you don't, let's work with Emerald, calling the Divas of Emeralds to take you on this journey. I'm going to get you to close your eyes. I'm going to drum for 5 minutes. And when you close your eyes, I'm going to invite you to journey with your power animal or journey with the Diva of the Emerald. And the Diva is going to journey you through these lifetimes. You may not see, you may not feel anything, or you could be at every single lifetime, but this isn't really about feeling or knowing what you're seeing. It's about trusting and gathering the energy, gathering the light, gathering all of that love from all of those lifetimes and bring it back to the soul and bring it back to this present moment and this present time. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll drum and I'm not going to guide you through it, but I'll start drumming. When I start drumming, you close your eyes, call your power animal, and then follow your power animal or the Diva of the Emerald and gathering energy. That's what you're doing, is you're gathering energy. And the energy you're gathering is compassion and love. And you're going to gather all of that up. And when we come back, I'll go, brr, 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 come back and just allow that energy to filtrate through the heart chakra. If you've got emerald at home, please go get the emerald now. Or you could use the card or just work with the Diva, and we'll infuse that energy at the end of the meditation with the compassion. So it's going to be powerful. This is an advanced technique. A quick thing on soul retrieval. So what happens throughout life, for those of you who have never done a soul retrieval before, what happens through life is we have challenges and we have traumas and we have things happen and in that moment it's like a part of our soul gets frozen there due to the trauma, and we go through this and we sort of like drop a piece of our soul everywhere we go. And in soul retrieval, what we do is we energetically go back to that time and we bring back the positive energy that was held in that space. So yeah, very, very powerful process and used for thousands of years by the shamans. And we're going to do that today. So go get your emeralds, come back, and we're going to do the soul retrieval. Every single lifetime, past, present and future. So before we start, what I'll do is I'll get you to place your emerald on your heart. If you don't have an emerald, you can place your crystal card on your heart chakra. And if you don't have a crystal card, then tune into, just call in the Diva of Emerald. So closing your eyes. Actually, we'll all call in the Diva of Emerald together. As I call upon the Diva and the Master Diva of Emerald and the energy of compassion. As we awaken our compassionate hearts to the deepest level. I ask that you move beyond the veils of the worlds and shine your light into this space, into our hearts now, as our hearts awaken fully, to be able to hold the deep love of self and all that is. Diva of Emerald, please journey with us this week as we drop even deeper into our hearts, into love. Breathing this medicine of love into the heart now. Really embodying, drawing the energy of compassion, compassion, compassion. We're so quick to judge ourselves, and now we're going to set an intention that that first thought of any experience comes from love, unconditional love. We are unconditional love. It is our true essence. Taking this journey home to the heart. Beautiful. Okay. So as I said before, get you to close your eyes. I'm going to drum for about 5 minutes or till I feel like it's time to stop. This journey will happen very quickly. The intention as a group, let's set it, that we're journeying back through every single lifetime, past, present and future, in every dimension of time. And we're journeying back to receive the love and the compassion that has been held in those times and places due to some sort of trauma. We're going to journey back and we're going to gather all this energy of love and compassion, love and compassion, love and compassion. We're going to gather it all up. And when you hear me go, we're going to come back. We're going to infuse that love as the heart becomes that entry from all of those lifetimes into the present. We're going to infuse that love of compassion into our heart and into our soul. Very, very powerful. All right, starting to shake. Just preparing yourself. So when you close your eyes and you call your power animal, just follow your power animal. As I said, if you haven't got a power animal, call in the Diva of the Emerald to take you on this journey through the Emerald City. And gather that love and compassion up. I'm going to bring it back and anchor it into the heart. Beautiful, powerful medicine to come through at this time. Blows me away. Okay. So get yourself comfortable. Hold your emerald if you have it. Those of you also who haven't drum journey before, I'm going to drum in a certain frequency that's going to help you to relax and drop in. We're journeying to this world, the spiritual world of this world, gathering all of that love and all that compassion, all those parts of the soul that have been left due to some sort of trauma. And we're going to do this for the highest good of all. Enjoy the journey, everyone. keeping your eyes closed, placing the emerald on your heart, and really calling and gathering all of that energy that you've just received, that you've just retrieved. And now working with the breath, I'm going to get you to go 3 times. And as you do that 3 times, the sacred 3, you are embodying and you are drawing and you are anchoring that love and compassion back into your heart. As your heart expands, you remember yourself as love and compassion. Compassionate heart. And now placing the emerald on your crown, and we're going to bring that compassion back into the soul, back into the soul body. Working with the breath again 3 times. Taking a moment to allow that energy to filter in from all of those lifetimes into the present, into your heart, into your soul. Feel that vibration of compassion and love filter through every single cell of your being. Those inner chambers of your heart open with no resistance. Feel the love that you have deep within you shine out, shine through. Just for a moment, feel the compassionate heart that you are. Placing your hands on your heart. Take a moment just to really feel your essence, your truth. Take a moment to have compassion for every single thing that you've ever done, ever experienced, ever thought. Take a moment of deep, deep compassion. Beautiful. So calling all aspects of self back into the here and now, back into your sacred space. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. Welcome back. Incredibly powerful journey. Love is always the running theme in everything that we do. There's always 2 choices. Every experience guides us back to love or sends us away from love. It's a choice. And from this moment on, I encourage each and every one of you to make that choice of love. Love before anything. Love and compassion. There cannot be healing at the source if there's not that love and that compassion. So excited that this medicine's come through for us this week. And I'm going to encourage you and invite you to write a love letter to yourself this week. Take out 10 minutes, half an hour of your day and write yourself the most beautiful love letter to yourself. And I also encourage you to post that on our page if you feel guided to do that as well and share that love letter with us. That would be just so beautiful to share that sacred space together. So please, if you feel right about that, and only if you feel right about that, love you to share your love letter with us. Emerald is the key to the heart. It is the key to those inner chambers, and in this process today, we've brought it all back brought everything back to love and compassion from all those lifetimes, gathered all of that love that may have been left on the path. And those times when you didn't know how to choose love, now that's back, and now it's time to choose love beyond anything. It is a choice, and every single experience and challenge in our lives is just inviting us to choose love at that deeper level. So namaste, lots of love, lots of blessings. I'm here for the next hour connecting in. Last week you guys had a lot of input, which I really thank you for, and it's awesome to hear your experiences. And for those of you who hadn't said anything before and moved through that little bit of fear and wrote something, commented, blessings to you, and gratitude to you for bringing that to the space. And I hope we can do that again tonight. Let's share some love together, and enjoy your week ahead. Deep spaces of love and compassion, and let's bring in that energy even more and more with every single breath that we take. Love you all, and talk to you soon.